Love that music. Hell yeah. 2009 on the Nintendo DS. Knew what was up. It's the second Professor Layton game. This is specifically the European version of the second Professor Layton game. It is called, I believe, the Diabolical Box in North American releases. European and Australian releases have Pandora's Box. Beyond that, I know some of the puzzles are different, but the European version was specifically the run that was requested, so that's what we're playing. Good stuff. Oh yeah, the stream has a slightly different layout for this. Just, you know, for a DS emulation, all that. What's the difference between EU and non-EU versions? Again, the title and some puzzles are different. I also think, presumably measurements would also be different because they would have, instead of imperial, they would have metric measurements. I don't know if that's in the game or not. I just know that for some reason there are different puzzles. They fixed the UI. You and your wife want to bleach your ears? Oh dear, what happened? Runflex's own cam? Oh yeah, I needed something down there on the bottom where your little avatars are, and I decided to put someone watching over you. Isn't that right, Ronnie? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anyway, Token's the name, don't wear it out. Is the mic working in this DS? I believe so. I confess I didn't check that, but there are microphone setting. Microphone, use connected physical mic, not suitable for tool-assisted speedrun. These modes require a mic hotkey. Okay, so use connected physical microphone. Yeah. Okay, I have selected use physical microphone.
There are tales of a box that brings death upon any who dare open it.
Let me know how it sounds.
Tell me, do you think those rumors could be true?
Sorry, wait, what? That's terrifying. We just started and there's a murder box? All right, Hellraiser, calm down. Ah, the train station.
There it is.
Ah, Lukey boy. This guy who TikToked his city raps, he mispronounced multiple words in cadence at the same beat. Oh dear. I wonder if she's important with her Triforce button on her hood. Oh, oh, hey, it's him. It's kinda. He was in the first game, sort of. There was like a detective inspector character in the first game, but he was our rival in disguise.
Look at this room.
Mispronounced Hillsborough as what?
See why some call the Molenterre Express a cruise ship on rails.
Well, that's just stupid.
Great.
Cruise ship on rails.
Get Luke.
Just call it a train.
Gentleman pays attention to his manners in every setting.
Layton, I can appreciate that, but like, come on, man, you're on a luxury train. Let the kid enjoy a sofa. Hillsbow? Oh, Jesus. Maybe he should do something else. Not sure train seats are that bouncy. I mean, that's part of why it's a luxury train. This is also the, I believe, London train station. Very famously glass-domed London train station. It's released a year after Curious Village. Yeah, Curious Village had a thing at the end of it that referenced to the sequel they were already working on. Which, you know, was ambitious, but ultimately correct, so.
So what's the story behind this Elysian box anyway?
Elysian?
All who
Thought it was
open
Pandora's.
die?
Don't open it!
Fishy to me.
Just don't open it!
But we've seen it happen with our very own eyes.
Am I the asshole? Don't open it!
But I just need to find it.
We will. I know it.
The answer's out there. But just don't open it! It'll kill you if you do. What happens if I don't? Nothing. I have a solution. Prologue, the Elysian box. Or Elysian, if you prefer. To my dear friend Token. Me?
There was a box that was rumored to kill anyone who opens it.
Don't open it!
First, neither the professor nor I believed it.
That'll get you killed.
But all that changed with the arrival of a single letter.
W. A few days earlier. Every Layton game from this onward has Liam O'Brien in it. Oh. Well, there were only really like 3, I guess 4 main characters in the first one. It was Layton, Luke, the guy who was building all of the robots in the town, and our rival, whose name I forget, but was pretending to be the inspector.
What's that, Professor?
That crunchy audio. Oh, 2009.
Dear friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader.
Yuri Lowenthal's in 3. Huh.
Is everything all right?
Aaron Schrader. What a normal name.
My dear Herschel, as an archaeologist, you're sure to have heard of the item known as the Elysian box.
I forgot he was an archaeologist, I'll be honest. I thought he was like a PI. Or like an archivist or something.
Of course, it is more commonly known as Pandora's box, in reference to the famous myth.
Yeah, okay.
This nickname would appear to be well deserved, since it is rumored to kill whoever opens it.
Don't open. I guess Hellraiser doesn't exist yet, but don't open the fucking box. It's just so avoidable.
I'm dubious of this reputation, of course, but when my interest is piqued, I simply must investigate.
Laura Bailey's in 4? Damn. Everyone's in these games.
That's why I'm pleased as punch to
Pleased
tell you
as
that
punch.
The elusive item is finally in my possession. What's more, I believe I'm on the cusp of unraveling a great mystery tied to this box.
Is it what happens when you open it? Because, I don't know, maybe like have a condemned prisoner or a dog or something open it?
For the moment, let's just say I have a theory, though I haven't been able to prove it yet. Initially, it was my intention to finish my research before daring to open its lid.
Imagine you open it and just like a gun comes out and shoots you, and that's all it is. Nothing magical about it. It's just like a wired up gun. It's like, ah! Will certainly kill like the first 4 or 5 people that open it.
But I must confess that my curiosity is simply overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please, finish the work I've started here. Your friend, Andrew Schrader.
So the fact that he wrote us this means he totally lived and is fine, right?
According to the postmark, this letter was sent 2 days ago. We should go pay the doctor a visit. I just can't shake the feeling that something awful has happened.
Well, your intuition's usually spot on. I say we head out right away.
Shut up, Luke. All right. 10 chapters? Okay. Touch a mystery for more details. The Elysian box is an antique said to bring death upon anyone who dares open the lid. Again, this is very avoidable. According to rumors, the box has already claimed many lives and is known as Pandora's box in many parts of the world, including America. Well, sorry, including Europe and Australia. Could such dark rumors be true? I gotta say, it wouldn't be much of a game if it wasn't, so. Luke, before we go, would you be so kind as to fetch the keys to my car? They're in one of the drawers of that desk. Will do, Professor. Is there something you wish to interact with, Luke? You need only reach out and touch it, because this is a DS game. Luke must find the keys to the Professor's car, search by touching the drawers of the desk. We got a map here, which is nice. I wonder what all these weird and wonderful things are. I did just load this up just to, apparently, uncomfortable chairs make you cleverer. Good to know. I loaded this up just to, like, make sure the game was working and I could get the UI for the stream set up. So, middle drawer. Plot twist. Oh, here they are, Professor. Layton's keys. You can find items and pick them up in Professor's trunk. Many thanks, Luke. Now, let's get moving. Main UI difference from Layton 2 onwards puzzles and shows red exclamation points. From now on, it's way better than how Layton 1 did it. I remember Layton 1, you had to really hunt for the puzzles. You do know how to move about, don't you, Luke? You bet I do. First off, I touch the shoe in the bottom right corner. Then I touch one of the little arrows that appears to move in that direction. Exactly right. Anytime you wish to move, start by touching the shoe icon. Try it out. That's the way, my boy. One can't investigate properly without first doing a little legwork, as they say. Couldn't agree more, Professor. Now, shall we head off? Hidden puzzles easier to find now as well. Good. Be a lot going on in the area. Is that an office or a cafe? It's an office here, but that looks like a steamy mug of coffee or chocolate or some such. Look, before we set out, it would be wise of us to confirm the location of the doctor's flat. During one of his visits some time ago, he was kind enough to leave a map to his home. The map itself, however, is a rather unusual piece of cartography. Look here, Luke. Like, who does that? Give me a fucking address, man. Put a street name on it or something. What's wrong with you? Oh, how stupid. The map itself is a puzzle. Do you mind if I take a crack at it? I just know I can solve this one. Of course, of course. Dr. Schrader's map. Several pieces have been cut out of the middle of the map to Dr. Schrader's home. Complete the map by sliding pieces with the stylus, yes, and inserting them into the right spot. It may sound simple, but don't forget you can move or remove pieces, including the one already in the middle of the map. What? No. Use stylus to move objects around. Yeah, I'll be damned. You can. This doesn't exactly, unless I can rotate, this doesn't fit anywhere except in the middle. Although, we have an extra piece, so, This one feels like it goes there. Slot you in there. For now. You feel like you go there. Just kind of studying the roads and the maps. And yeah, the middle one was a red herring. What a puzzle.
Let's see if this works.
Let's see if this
That
works.
was almost too easy.
Honestly, Luke sounds an awful lot like, on the rare occasions my wife decides she wants to be a poor Victorian orphan boy, Luke sounds like that. Luke sounds like a grown woman doing a poor Victorian orphan boy. Let's hurry to the doctor's flat. Who the fuck would make a map like this? About picarats. Picarats are points that indicate the puzzle's difficulty. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of picarats you can earn for that puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Once you've completed the game and saved, go to the bonus section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picarats you earn, the more content you unlock. Beautiful stuff. If we're doing the US dub, Luke is voiced by Lana Melina, aka OG Bubsy. Oh god. Speaking of Bubsy, Bubsy 4D came out, and it is as good as the rest of the Bubsy games, which is to say, not good. Like, is it a meme at this point that Bubsy has to suck? Why? Sonic Adventure 2 Rouge the Bat. I don't know Sonic Adventure well enough to know what she sounds like. With our destination confirmed, we are now ready to pay the doctor a visit. Come now! Holy crap, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So last game we were in, well, it was Curious Village. We were in a very small village. The mood and the atmosphere was intense. Everything was odd and strange. Now we're in big old London, so everything's bigger and better in the sequel. Penguin's here. You missed the first puzzle already, but don't worry, it was easy. I do believe we found the doctor's building. Oh, I thought we'd go to the train with the car, which didn't make any sense. We've got buses. Which flat is his? That, I'm afraid, I do not know. Come to think of it, the letter I received mentioned something about his place. Puzzle 2. Ah, well, there we go. The doctor's home. What the hell's going on here? Find Dr. Schrader's window from the details in the letter. In the morning, I wake up to the sounds of music drifting in from a nearby flat. Looking out, I spy a flag fluttering gently outside my window, take a single sip of my tea, and turn my attention to the morning sun. Okay. Not many flats in London have a view of a sunrise anymore, you know. Circle the window for which the doctor views a sunrise. Okay. Use stylus to circle. This is still the tutorial. Well, I mean, if he's looking out and seeing a flag and hearing singing, It's got to be this. You can see my mouse. Yeah, it's got to be this one or this one. So the thing is, like, this looks like it's shaded, so I don't know if that would be the sunrise. I guess it could be that one. He hears singing from a nearby window. This is all too shady on the lower area. You can look out and see the flag. He can definitely see that. I don't know if that's a flag or if that's torn or what, but yeah, we're locked in. I'm gonna assume this one up here. Oh, reach that one.
Consider this puzzle solved.
All right.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Hear that? That's just me drinking my coffee. Ahem. That's right. Now you know where it is. Head for the doctor's home. The doctor's an asshole. Just tell us where you live. Why'd he give us 2 puzzles? Unless I'm mistaken, I think we found his flat. Follow me, Luke. We're going up. Oh, I nearly forgot. Before we leave, let me remind you how to use this trunk. To open the trunk, touch the icon in the top right corner of the screen. Inside, there are all sorts of helpful functions, information filed away under different icons. Touch an icon to use it. Save progress you made during the investigation, touch the save icon. That tracks. Puzzle index to view all the puzzles we've encountered so far. Solve puzzles marked with a tick. Those yet to be solved will be blank. Puzzles we already solved can be replayed. Yeah. Shows locations of unsolved puzzles that we've tried, so we may revisit them. Sure. Journal to display personal notes and story events. Okay. Touch the trunk icon whenever you need to access it. Who's this prick? What is this outfit? Hello there, mister. Never seen you around here before. Want to hear something useful? All right, see the post box over there? Try to string up the stylus for me, will you? This is the hidden coins, yeah. 7 chapters plus prologue, same amount as 8. Do we? I thought we had 10. Brilliant, that's a hint coin you found there. Ever been stuck trying to solve a puzzle? I bet you fancy a hint. There's shiny hint coins scattered all over the place. Yeah, okay, it's just hint coins. Tap around, get coins. Journal? Oh no, I can go to mysteries. Yeah, there's definitely 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see we go to a castle at some point. That's terrifying. Flowers are in bloom. Yep. Yep. All right. Any guesses on the twist this time around? Well, the first one's twist was the whole city was a fucking facsimile reconstruction to entertain a child maintained by one brilliant machinist. And also the only other human was my arch nemesis in disguise. So frankly, no. The level of writing and twist is beyond what I'm willing to speculate on. It's a box that kills you. I'm going to say, no, I don't know how dark the game's willing to get, though, is the thing. Like, is someone disappearing these people? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what the twist could be. All right, well, we're looking for hit coins. This is the door to Schrader's flat, I'm sure of it. Schrader, are you home? It's Herschel Layton. I've come as soon as I heard your letter. Or read your letter. Are you there, Doctor? I don't hear anyone in there, Professor. What if he's... There's no time for idle speculation, Luke. We must get this door open first. Seems to be locked. So that key, there's no way to get in. The Layton games can have murder. The Phoenix Wright game, there's like, the brilliantly named Carmine Accidenti, who fucking gets chased down by robots and it dies in a head-on collision with a tree. There's also the first Phoenix Wright case that definitely involves a murder on the boat. And the witch trials, while no one's actually, well, I don't want to spoil anything. There's, like, they dump them in the fire right in front of you. So, suggest Layton versus Wright soon. Maybe, maybe not. I already know that one and its puzzles, so to complete the set, maybe wait until we've done all with Layton and all with Phoenix Wright. How about that? Of course, how could I have forgotten? The keys were enclosed in the envelope along with the doctor's letter to me. Okay, well, it's a 1 in 3 chance. Just use them. Just try them. Quick, Professor, let me try them on the door. Huh? That's strange. Doesn't seem like any of these keys work. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Don't you see? The doctor has set yet another puzzle for us to solve. God, what a bitch. What a bitch. Which of these keys opens the door? Use a stylus to move the keys and find out. Careful observation of the shapes of the key is required to find the right one. Okay. Do I have to combine the keys? Is that what's going on here? If I... Assuming I need that where it's got 2 teeth, can I just like... Well, I guess... you can rotate them. Which is probably what they want you to do. Based on that shape, that's the thing though, I don't... What do you mean based on the shape? It does have a dot there in the middle. Like it needs to be quite flat. This thing's got... Oh, it's got to be this one, doesn't it? Because it's got the thing in the middle. This one's got prongs on the top, but this isn't... Okay, yeah, it's got to be that one right there. Yep.
Here goes.
Gotta be that one. Darn
That
keys.
was almost too easy.
That, once you, slowed down and looked at what you were doing, Token, that was fairly straightforward. Ahem. That's right. How long did it take you to realize that the grips of the key could also be inserted into the lock? That occurred to me immediately, but I didn't know if the game would let me rotate because I didn't have the option to do so, nor did you tell me I could. A lesson about the danger of making assumptions you should serve you well in your puzzle-solving adventures. We're still in the tutorial? Yeah, I gathered that. Anyway, I bet he's fine. See? Oh. It's a weird place for a nap.
No, untrue.
Okay, so he's straight up dead.
How could this have happened?
Huh. All right, well, this game has some bullshit later. Oh, good. People love the bullshit puzzles that I have to solve. Yeah, this man's dead, so that's...
This is terrible, Professor.
T for teen, by the way.
Do you suppose the Elysian box did this to Dr. Schrader when he opened it?
Maybe T for teen. I don't actually know what it was rated.
I honestly don't know, Luke, but that can wait. Right now, we need to notify the police.
Of course, Professor.
Oh yeah, I forget. Here's the thing. I remember Layton and Luke.
Yeah.
I forget the our like arch rival's name and the inspector who our arch rival was pretending to be. Oh, I remember something with this.
Train ticket for the Moulintary Express.
Wasn't there something with this at the end of the first game? But yeah, I remember within the paper we saw that the inspector, he was like, I hate cookies. Oh, you don't have ESRB, right? You have Peggy. Well, for murder is Peggy 16, Peggy 13 then? But yeah, no, he was pretending to be the inspector, and we found a newspaper article of him.
Look at this, Professor. There's no destination written on the ticket.
My
I've
God.
never seen a ticket that didn't say where it was taking you. How strange.
Yeah, what was this at the end of the first
Very
game?
Strange indeed.
There was, I distinctly remember this fucking train ticket thing at the end of the first game. I can't tell you what the hell it is, though. A single ticket with no visible destination was discovered on Schrader's home. It appears to be for the Moulintary Express, but where exactly is it supposed to take its bearer? There's a puzzle later on that requires the instruction manual to solve. Oh. Well, when we get there, inform me and I'll just look it up. Clever of them, but obviously I don't have it.
Excuse me.
So this is presumably the actual inspector, and not...
Hey, it's you.
Well, Inspector Chelmey's the the name.
Tell me.
You two found the body, did you?
Ah.
No, Luke. Let him go.
We got lost.
Luke, stop that. That's his face. Listen here, Luke.
Show yourself, imposter.
Yeah, well,
Oh my gosh.
not...
His face doesn't come off. He's the royal thing.
Yeah, that was a real person in the first game. The other guy was pretending to be Luke.
What in the blazes? That's my face, not some piece of taffy.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean it. Was sure we had another imposter on our hands.
He reminds me a lot of Grimm from Thin Blue Line, if anyone's ever seen that. Tell me here.
What in the world is this child talking about? I swear.
You haven't?
Young ones these days have no manners.
It's no Blackadder, but it's decent.
My apologies for the confusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Herschel Layton.
Hello, Herschel Layton.
I'm a professor of archaeology at Gressenheller University.
Gressenheller.
And I'm his apprentice.
Is that a real thing?
Interesting.
Is it?
So if I understand correctly, you keep a child around as an apprentice, do you?
Well, when you put it that way, I sound like a predator.
Not at all, sir. In truth, he's...
Chelmy is a Layton mainstay. Yeah, he was in... Well, first of all, he was technically in the first game, and secondly, he's a very brief cameo in the Phoenix Wright one.
Professor Layton's apprentice, like I said.
Well, it's really none of my concern.
I don't know, you're the cops. Maybe it should be your concern.
I have a crime scene that needs my attention. Clear a path, will you? But of course. Luke, not a word about that ticket to the authorities, all right?
I'm a big fan of hiding evidence from them.
You got it, Professor.
Yes. Let's see. What do we have here?
It's a corpse.
A murder?
Yes, I assume you've seen them before, being the cops.
Or was the crime self-inflicted?
Are you an idiot?
Inspector, I should tell you that the door was locked before Luke and I came in.
Well, true, but the window is open.
I see. So this door, the sole entry point in and out of this 8th floor flat, was shut tight.
Okay, so maybe it'd be difficult to get in through the window.
Then the doctor was holed up in here, completely apart from the outside world, yes? That being the case, yes, I'm sure of it. The old gent must have suffered a heart attack.
Well, I mean, maybe let the coroner decide that.
What? How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Use your noodle, laddie. What other explanation could there be? It's true that the flat is on the 8th floor and that the door was locked, Inspector. Still, I'd hesitate to say that this room was completely closed off from the outside.
Uh-oh.
Is
Oh,
that so? Please elaborate.
that was interesting. Anyway.
Isn't it obvious? There's something quite unusual about our crime scene that's been overlooked. Eh? It's as plain as the nose on your face, Inspector. I suppose you academics think your fancy degrees prepare you to play detective, eh?
You fancy academics.
I tell you, nowadays, it seems like everybody and their mum thinks they can do my job. Now, as I was saying, the cause of death was heart failure, plain and simple. And there's what caused it.
Maybe people would stop trying to take your job and do it for you if you did your job and not, you know, the coroner's job. I wonder what these masks are referencing. Got like a blue bird, a red sumo, maybe superhero thing, and like a stone palm tree kind of thing going on. Ah, the dinosaur did it.
It's a scaled-down model of a Kronosaurus, if I'm not mistaken.
What of it?
I reckon that ugly mug will give anyone nightmares. Here's what probably happened. The old fellow turned on a light, took one look at the beast, and then keeled right over.
The beast he presumably had in his apartment the entire time?
But this is the doctor's own home. Why would the bones he put up himself scare him?
People have a way of becoming forgetful with age. Not that you'd understand, boy.
So he had dementia.
Well, you're right about that. I don't understand it at all.
Mr. Layton, was it? No? Ah, yes, Layton. Mr. Layton, what do you think?
I think it's a stupid idea.
The scenario you paint certainly isn't out of the realm of possibility.
I think it is.
But, considering the lights were off when we entered the room, I don't think we've found our answer yet. Oh, really? Furthermore, look around you, Inspector. Doesn't anything strike you as odd?
Maybe the open window?
What do you mean, Professor?
The open window?
Study your surroundings, Luke. I'm sure you can see it too.
Do you think it could be the open window? A secure room. Except for, you know, the giant open window. Given the doctor's flat is on the 8th floor and the door was securely locked, you might think there was no way in or out of the room. However, a single suspicious detail provides a clue as to what went on here. Look in all 4 directions, ooh, and examine the room carefully. When you think you found the telltale detail, circle it with the stylus and touch submit. Be sure to circle only one object or else your answer won't count. One detail, aha! The inspector himself. Layton! I guess this is Luke's POV? Or POV. Anyway, the fucking open window, do we think maybe?
Here goes.
I guess not.
Well, I'm stumped.
If you're stumped, think about how the assailant could have fled the scene. The open... like, is rope not a thing that exists? Am I the asshole? Just a rope? Layton 3 after this, what happened with Uncharted? That would be funny. Alright. So if I was a bad guy and there was an obvious open window in front of me, even though we're 8 stories up, how would I get out? Would the notion perhaps be that I'm still hiding in the room? It'd help if you would tell me what it is, like this rolled up thing here. Like what is this? I don't know what this is. The boomerangs. He used the boomerangs somehow. Oh, the curtain, the torn curtain.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
I would argue he's going to use the torn curtain to get this go out the window. For some reason, part of the curtain has been ripped clean off. What could have happened?
Of course. This window is missing a curtain.
So it is. But what exactly does this have to do with my crime scene?
Well, it's at the crime scene, dummy. Oh, man, you really missed that, huh?
Means someone exited the building through this window.
Bruh.
They're our culprit.
You couldn't even be bothered to look out the window of your crime scene before going, yep, heart attack, baby, off to lunch. Like, come on.
I'd say that's a sound theory. Well done, my boy.
A secure room,
Oh.
except not really.
Yes, sound as a pound. I was just about to propose the same idea myself.
Sound as a pound.
Liar!
Liar!
Listen, I don't believe our friend the inspector will be of much help to us. What say you and I conduct a little investigation of our own?
Little Layton ASMR.
Professor, look! There's something in Dr. Schrader's hand.
How'd you get that without them seeing it?
It's an old photograph, but it's been torn into so many pieces, I can't make out the original image.
All right, well, okay. So this is just the number of puzzles in a chapter, right? That's what we're getting here. Because there's no way I'm 30% done with this game. Torn fragments of a photograph are found in the late doctor's hand. In its current state, it is impossible to make out the contents of the photo. What could it be depicting?
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't just point evidence in a crime scene.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
your hands off that. What is this anyway?
he is right. You can't do that.
Not that it matters. I'll be holding on to that. Now, out with the both of you.
These are mysteries, not puzzles. Yes, I meant there's only like These are the mysteries in a chapter. These are not the mysteries of the game. I seem to recall the first game had the mysteries were further spaced out. So like you would AKR plot points, but for the whole game or just the chapter? Because we're already on the third one at that point.
Oh, but we haven't finished.
Yeah. Dr. Schrader indicated he was in possession of the Elysian box, did he? Yet there was no, oh, right, Schrader did. There was nothing resembling such an artifact in his home. Maybe the person who did this to him was after the box. Interesting theory, Luke, but for the moment, that's all it is. However, we have one clue to understanding today's events, namely, that ticket. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Professor? Indeed I am, Luke. I believe a trip aboard the Momentary Express is in order. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Whole game. Oh, these aren't solved. Okay, right, that's how it works. We learn the mysteries, and they aren't solved yet. These are just the 10 mysteries throughout the game. I see. I should touch that for more details. And now we're caught up to the present. Do you suspect we'll find the key to unlocking this mystery on the train? Dr. Schrader is best to point us towards the Momentary Express, so something happened to him. Sure as fog on a London morning, I know that this train will lead us to the answers we seek. Seamote would have been used during the One Piece seams if you had it. Get it twisted, because Luffy's rubber.
Professor Layton and Luke sped away from the city.
My favorite mountain in
unaware of
England.
the secrets that awaited them down those iron tracks.
Okay. I still don't know who that is. I'll go save slot 1. Keep it simple. Touch everything. That's, I mean, the name of the game on DS. That is a nice mountain. It's just outside of London, don't you know? The giant mountain in the field. Gosh, look at this place, Professor. It's so posh, I feel I should be wearing a monocle. Quite so, Luke. Every fixture and fitting is the very height of decadence. I'd wager the rest of the train is just as grand. How about a little exploration? Real quick, let's see what this mystery is. Somebody managed to steal the Elysian box from Dr. Schrader's home without leaving behind a single implicating clue. Who could have made off with the box? All right, then. Scenery outside is a blur. Yep. Look at that, Luke. Your bag is wide open. Your belongings are all scattered about. You bitch. Whoops, so they are. You should put your things away before we start exploring the train. Yeah, all right. Luke's trunk. This is going to be a classic just make it all fit puzzle. Luke's belongings are all over the place and need to be packed away in the trunk. Use stylish to move objects in the trunk, making sure none of them overlap when everything has been neatly placed into the trunk. Touch the mid. Yeah, okay. I don't think... Okay, I can't rotate them. Good to know. Oh, God. Why did... Luke, what have you... What have you done, Luke? What the hell have you done? And apparently there is just no way to rotate. I right-clicked instinctively to try and rotate them. Your favorite type of puzzle? Yes, well. There's technically an open space there. Yeah, you can't fit. Can you... No, you can't. Okay. I feel like the cutlery and whatever this is. Harmonica? I feel like that's right. That's just so nice and tucked away there. It's 2 spaces wide. Boy, if you could rotate this stupid thing, we'd be in well, no, we wouldn't be in business because it's not in the right spot. Oh, wait. Oh, the book! I was like, wait, is that it? There's so much empty space. I completely missed that there was a book. God damn it. Ellie, hello. We're solving puzzles. Oh boy, that complicates things. Not a scary game. This game, you can come and listen. Correct. Though I have to warn you, someone has already died, so. We're free from BioShock 2. It's true, we are. Yeah. I do wish I could rotate this crap. Make my life easier if I could rotate this crap. Like this book in particular. I could slide in right there, and that wouldn't help me, but it would be nice. Restart. Okay. Once again, I guess I could go there, but then I'm not sure how that helps. Freeze up here, I guess, but like really, at the end of the day, does that accomplish anything? What if it's something like... I do love the puzzle music. Puzzle music is still real good. Puzzle music continues to be absolutely phenomenal. It's the same music as last time, so, you know, that's to be expected, but still. It's worth commenting on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, it was there, man. It was there, man. Oh, it was there. It was, Bear looks like he's doing karate kick. He is. If he would tuck his frickin' leg in. Can I... Oops. Well, that's not working. They got this music until Layton 4. Well, something to look forward to, at least. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It kind of almost works, but it does not work. Just like this kind of almost works, but it doesn't. Damn, that was close. Damn it, Luke, you had this packed at some point, I'm sure. This is a compass around an hourglass. Take the compass off and put it in that hole, you bitch. reset. Okay. God, if I could rotate these, it'd be so nice, but it won't let me rotate them. Tragedy. Well, this looks promising. Oh. Well, there you go. There we go.
Just leave it to me.
Opinions on sliding puzzles? I don't mind a sliding puzzle.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
I like it more when it's, you know, a deduction of logic and not, make the fucking shape fit. Good work. Luke should be able to close his trunk properly now. Because, like, make the shape fit is just try it until it works. Logic is like, stop and think about it. That was a tight squeeze, but everything's finally packed away. You're rather in a hurry, so I suppose you didn't have time to pack properly. I feel better with everything put away. Come on, Professor, let's do some exploring. Delightful pair of lace curtains. Layton, you nerd. You're on a train enjoying the sights, and you look at, you know, the nice pair of lace curtains, you twit. Talk to people a lot? Yeah, that's a plan. Remember, Luke, we're here to find the Elysian box, so don't get too sidetracked. Yeah, tell me twice, Professor. Now we start by investigating the train. Professor and Luke decided to explore the Voluntary Express. Who's this nightmare? I hear the rooms at the front of the train are super duper fancy and the doorknobs are made of gold, but no one's allowed in except for really rich people. Ah, so clover. So, misters, are you really rich? Super duper fancy rooms that none but the extremely wealthy can afford. If your friend is correctly informed, there must be a set of deluxe rooms in the next carriage. I'd love to see what those look like. I bet they're simply smashing. This is our room. Yeah, okay. The map is better in this game as well. Oh, and she has a puzzle. I'm going to my granny's. Where are you two going? We're actually out looking for something, dear. Sadly, we don't know where it is. Until we find a clue to point us in the right direction, we're simply going to have to continue looking. Sounds like work. I'll tell you, a puzzle will take your mind off that stuff. 24! A strip of paper. After trying to fold a strip of paper in half, you notice one side of the folded strip is 1 centimeter longer than the other. Well, then it's not in half. Determined to get it right, you fold the strip again, only to discover that now the other end of the strip is 1 centimeter longer than the other. You made 2 fold creases in the strip. What is the distance in millimeters between 2 creases? Hey, look at that. Not only is it math, it's in the metric system. Oh, I have to write it. I can't just... Okay. Yeah, okay. Frack. Isn't it just 2 millimeters? Or it's centimeter, not fuck. Distance in millimeters between the 2 creases. 200 then? 'Cause it's 100 millimeters in a centimeter, right? 2, 0, 0.
This should do the trick.
No. Incorrect.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Start by considering where the first fold along the paper strip must be positioned. Right, but like... So, it's 1 centimeter of space, right? 1 centimeter longer than the other, yeah? You do it again, and now the other one is 1 centimeter longer than the other. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Oh, well, that's 20, wasn't it? Or it's still wrong and I'm an idiot.
This should do the trick.
It's still wrong and I'm an idiot. Okay.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Yes, well, it's in metric, isn't it? I can't exactly just change it to inches either. The conversion doesn't work that way. Give me 2 full creases, the distance in millimeters between the 2 creases. One millimeter is 100 centimeters. Wait, what? 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. 1 millimeter is 100 centimeters. Well, that can't. Those can't both be true. Can they? One is 10. One is 100. Yeah, no, those can't both be true. Because either 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Oh, I see. That I knew. Centa meaning 100 centimeters in a meter. That part's easy. So it's 1,000 milliliters in a meter. Do I need any maths helps? Well, first of all, it's math, not maths. I'm getting all American on you. And secondly, I guess, because I don't understand... You fold the strip, it's 1 centimeter longer than the other. It's now 1 centimeter longer in the other direction. What's the distance in millimeters between the 2 creases? Is it just 1? Oh, it's 1, isn't it? So it'd be 10. So it'd be 10. Wait. Fuck, is it 10 or 100? That's the other thing to figure out. In millimeters. If they're thousands versus hundreds, it'd be 10?
And now to test my theory.
There it is, yeah.
And there we have it.
The answer is 1. No, it isn't. It was 10. Distance between the crease is 1 centimeter or 10 millimeters. If you're having trouble visualizing, imagine the matchbox shown above. This is the height of 1 centimeter. Now imagine when the matchbox sides are moved, it looked like your strip of paper being folded twice. Yeah. Once again, stopped and thought about it and it made sense. Those hats you're wearing must be thinking caps or something. Shut up, Lily. How dare you make me do math? Fuck you. I hope you fall off this train and get run over in the same instant. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for, mister. Fucking math. Unbelievable. Math. What kind of luxuries are in that carriage? Who the hell is this guy? Hold it right there, man. Sammy Thunder. Bullshit, that's your name. Says entrance to this carriage was for VIPs only, capiche? Now I know you're like to sneak a peek. I know you'd like to sneak a peek, but the whole carriage has been booked, and that's a no-go. People who reserve rooms in this carriage must be super rich mega tycoons. Indeed, I wonder what it must be like to have that much space to yourself on this train of this caliber. My man, Sammy. Yeah, why was he wearing like a fishnet shirt? Now I suppose I just have to keep wondering, eh, Professor? Ha 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 ha! You're poor! Yes, quite. Alright, well.
Yes, I suppose these accommodations will do. I do hope my darling boy will be pleased.
Who's this that she's so special she has her own voice? Babette.
That reminds me, I believe it's dinner time for my sweet baby. I'm off to visit the dining car.
Well, that's annoying. It's definitely a poodle. Gosh, that woman was just the type I'd expect to see on the Molinary Express. Talk about rich and flashy. Quite, the train is full of many well-heeled patrons like the woman we just met. Must watch our deeds and words here. A formal setting demands formal manners, don't you think? You love the optional doors? Sure. Absolutely, Professor. This middle here. Water! Look at the craftsmanship on this pitcher, Luke. I'm almost certain it was handmade. Bruh, it's a pitcher of water. Who knew that something as ordinary as a pitcher could be so fancy? Man-made, as opposed to what, Layton? It's like the 19th century, as opposed to what? What could be more relaxing than sitting in your suite with a cold beverage and watching the sunset? Not everything that's served in the pitcher is good to drink, however. Look at this puzzle, for example. I'm ready for it, Professor. 23, a sour defeat. Two men, known here as 1 and 2, well, that's convenient, are playing a strange game. Professor Layton in Pandora's box. First, both men put their empty pitchers on the table. Next, a judge, so now there's a third guy, slow down. A judge brings a pitcher filled with vinegar and places it in either A or B. The judge starts shifting the vinegar from one pitcher to any adjacent pitcher over and over. God. After moving it 55 times, the owner of vinegar-filled pitcher must down it in 1. Ugh. If you were the judge and secretly wanted 2 to drink the vinegar, would you place the pitcher down in A or B? Okay, well, 50-50 shot, I suppose. It has to be adjacent, so hold on. A or B. 1 adjacent pitchers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I place it in B, 2, no matter what, is always going to be odd because I have to place it in adjacent. So if it's in B, it can only go to 2. That's 1. I have to move it 55 times, right? After moving it 55 times, yeah. So 2 is 1. And then you could either go to 1 or B, but either way, it's 2 at that point. And from there, you can only go back to 2, which is 3. So B is the correct answer. Oh yeah, B.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
That was almost
If it's-
too easy.
If you have to move it 55 times, it will always be, well, any odd number of times, it'll always be the one you started it next to. The current pope straight up quoted Tolkien, specifically a quote by Gandalf. Americans love quoting Tolkien. The Lord of the Rings is our jam, baby. Nice done. The vinegar changes pitcher 55 times, which is an odd number of pours. Regardless of where you place the pitcher, whichever pitcher is in the middle of the 3 will always contain the vinegar after an odd number. Correct. Therefore, in order for the man 2 to drink the vinegar-filled pitcher, because I guess he slept with your wife or something, it must go in spot B, because doing so will put man 2's pitcher in the middle, thus guaranteeing the vinegar ends up in his pitcher. Yeah. Yep. I love that I'm playing a logic game where I get to be smart except for metric measurements and Clover's nowhere to be seen. Where is she having to confront that I'm actually smart and not an idiot? How dare she? Excellent work. Now let's press on, shall we? We mustn't stand around all day. What do you say? The relaxing picture suits the room's ambiance. Bro, you have a window. Where is boss? I don't know. Today was a government holiday, so we didn't go to work today. Ah, the dining car. Full of colorful characters. Like this guy. Never mind. Like this person. Never mind. Like this guy. Did I call myself smart? Yes, I'm playing the smart person game, so I'm smart. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir. It's Chester. I'm afraid all the seats of our fine establishment are taken right now. What a pity. Indeed it is, sir. But while you're waiting for a table, may I interest you in a puzzle? Okay, so 7. So random people giving me puzzles in the Curious Village made sense because they were robots constructed to entertain a child by giving it puzzles, the child puzzles. We're out in the real world now in London, and we're still doing this? Day of smarts, the day you retire? Well, fucking get that retirement party planned, you son of a bitch. 4 couples, so 8 people, sit in a crowded dining car. All diners are sitting next to or across from their partners. The Joneses are sitting by the aisle, okay. The mustachioed Mr. O'Connor is sitting next to his wife. Okay. Mr. Lambert is sitting opposite his wife. Okay. Using the information above, determine where Mrs. Hadley is sitting. Would be E. Just, redraw the... Yeah, it's there.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonderful.
Remember when I said I like those kinds of puzzles and not make the fucking shape fit or math? The damn smart is the day your VA becomes efficient. Well, listen. Keep it in the realm of possibility. Mustachioed Mr. O'Connell is sitting next to his wife. Well, Mr. O'Connell's mustachioed. And, like, the Joneses are in the aisles. Like, they're next to the aisle, so that was C and G. Mustachioed Mr. O'Connell, yeah, that's there next to his wife, A and B. And the other two are across from each other. That's D and H. So where's Mrs. Hadley? Well, it's got to be E. Lambert's sitting opposite. Yeah, Jones is in the aisle. Yep. Exactly right, sirs. They say nothing whets the appetite like a hearty puzzle. Ah, it appears a table has become available. Allow me a moment to tidy up, and then I will happily escort you to your seats. Great, I'm starving. How many puzzles are in Layton 2? Something I saw today was like over 100 new puzzles, so 130. Oh good, our table is finally ready. We'll be taking our seats then. Madam, please wait a moment. In truth, these passengers have been waiting long. Nonsense! We'll not hear another word of this. You take these people before us. We are insulted. I apologize, madam. It's simply these gentlemen arrived before you. We will not be kept waiting, do you understand? Not a single second. Now out of our way. Well, she seems cheery. Madam! Talk about pushy. I apologize, sirs. There's a lovely observation deck in the last carriage of the train. Feel free to relax there for a few minutes while I prepare a new table for you. 186, damn. Maintaining one's composure while dealing with difficult customers is truly admirable. Come, Luke. Let's give him some breathing room. We'll take a look at the deck and return to the dining car later. The observation deck, sure. Why not? This bitch. Goodness me, no need to look so put out. Don't you know that ladies always go first? Especially ladies of a certain class, like me. Yeah, it's crazy they put Clover in this game. I'm not sure if class is the word she meant to use there. That's her again. Meant to try and click the guy behind her. Okay, well. Look at all the stuff there is to eat. This is the kitchen. It seems that the Voluntary Express is a first-class operation right down to the kitchen. Macaroon! Oh my, passengers in the kitchen. I'm sorry, but we just can't have that. Dirty clothes of yours would probably violate all sorts of health regulations, you know. I'll have you know, there's nothing at all dirty about our clothes. Say what you like, short stuff, but that doesn't change the fact I'm running a kitchen here. Did you stop to think about what could happen if yucky outside germs made it here because of you? I see your point. Terribly sorry for the intrusion, and don't worry, and any worry we may have caused you. All right, I'm sorry too. Wait, what's that? Professor, our friend the cook has been keeping a pet in the kitchen. How arrogant of him to lecture about other people's germs. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. I know it's against the rules to keep a pet in the kitchen, but he's my only friend. Furry or not, he's the only creature I've got to talk to. Hey, listen, what he's into is not our business, but like, don't have him in the pile of food you serve people, man. He certainly is generously proportioned, isn't he? Huge dick. He's a hamster, I presume. Of course he's a hamster. Quiet dignity makes them the noblest of all creatures. When I first started working here, I needed someone to keep me company, so I bought him. Thing is, I feed him all the table scraps to take back, which makes the diet for him a bit rich. He's really piled on the pounds, and to be honest, I'm starting to wonder if it isn't bad for his health. Yeah, you don't need to wonder, buddy. The poor thing. I wonder, could I ask you a favor? Would you mind looking after my friend for a while? When he's here with me, I can't help but feed him, and the scraps of foie gras and pastry soon add up. You want to take care of him and help him get him to shape? Sounds like a great idea to me. I mean, what do you think, Professor? Could we keep him for a little while? Well, I've always said that helping rodents in need is among the duties of every true gentleman. We'd be happy to take custody of the hamster until he sheds some light on the excess baggage. Thank you so much. It's a real weight off my shoulders, and his waist, hopefully. A lot of fat jokes about this hamster. The hamster minigame's been added. What? Check the hamster by touching the icon in the trunk. Okay. One more thing. Since I won't be seeing the little fella for a while, could you give him this apple? He loves them so. I'm gonna miss my furry friend. Please look after him. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Oh, give a name to the hamster? You know it's gonna be Nathan. Luke named the portly hamster Nathan. Fuck you, portly hamster! Alright, little chap, from now on, anywhere I go, you'll go too. Squeak? Squeak, squeak. It appears that your way with animals has earned you a new friend, Luke. I think so too, Professor. So what's the hamster minigame? Use any items you can get a hold of to help the sluggish hamster get back into shape. Items at your disposal are shown at the top of the touchscreen. Drag items with stylus to position them in the hamster's playground. Hamster notices any items within 3 spaces of his position. He won't react to any items 4 or more spaces away, so really think about where you place your items. Will we be doing some of the bonus puzzles like last time? If I can, get them, sure. Touch an item to see the properties it has. Take advantage of the special properties to each item to maximize the hamster's workout. Clover, we were just talking about you. Place all the items where you want them and touch exercise to get the hamster moving. There's a character that reminded me of you. She won't stop talking about how rich she is and demanded a table before we could eat. Well, if you think the truth is terrible, then yes, I suppose. We unlock some by beating the game. Yeah, I mean, if I got time to kill after, not like you at all, debatable. If I need a time killer, bonus puzzles are always fine. I was trying to call myself smart. I'm solving puzzles and doing good, thank you. Once the hamster interacts with an item, it disappears from the playground. His workout ends when all the items are gone or when he can't find the next item. Each time the hamster walks... Jesus Christ, then why are there so many... Why is this so involved? Walks the number of steps listed as his goal, get a little healthier. If you can get the hamster to peak physical condition, something good will happen. I should probably wait until I've got a bunch of items then. He's blobby, jeez. Putting the poor guy on blast. What's going on with the screen? What do you mean? It's a Nintendo DS game, so I have to split up the screens. Directly below me and the chat is where the chat box needs some work. I tried to get creative with it, and it yeah, you could use some work there, guys. Tried to get creative with it. We're fat shaming a hamster? Apparently, yeah. In fairness, the chef was keeping a hamster and fed him table scraps from this luxury dinner car on a train, so he said he was getting foie gras and pastry. So the hamster is grossly overweight. Bread costs a fortune. Farm fresh. I'm gonna miss my furry friend. Look after him. So is there not a puzzle in here? Doesn't seem like there is. Nope. Clicking everywhere, talking to people. No puzzle popping up. Okay, well. Where's this observation car he mentioned? Oh, it's probably here, eh? That's the kitchen, my bad. Here's the observation car. The giant Ronflex face? Oh, yeah. Since I had to change the layout, I needed someone to keep an eye on you guys down there in the corner, and Ronflex here volunteered, so. Hello. Well aboard, sir. May I interest you in a refreshing beverage or a scrumptious snack? What's wrong with your eyes? Thank you, but I don't think we need any snacks right now. Of course you don't. And I put on the best smile for nothing. Most passengers eat in the dining car. It's so ritzy, I can't say I blame them. Yeah, what are you doing? Like, why are you offering snacks right outside a dining car? The president's fake shooting schedule is more regular than my cycle. Well, damn. With competition like that, it's hard to sell so much as a cup of tea. I'm so bored. Wait, so do you work for the train or not? I've got a while until my shift finishes. Why does the train have you? Never mind. Help me with this puzzle, won't you? Sure. All right, pile of pancakes. My nickname for Ronflex. Here's a tasty puzzle for you. Can you move the pile of pancakes from the blue plate on the left to the red plate on the right? Wait, that's not as easy as it sounds. You must follow the rules. You can only move one pancake at a time. You cannot place a pancake on top of another one that is smaller than itself. You can use the middle plate and move the pancakes as many times as you like. Okay, well, I mean, can I do like that? Yeah, this is a classic puzzle. Classic ring puzzle.
Let's see if this works. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
It was pretty easy when there was only 3. The Hanoi puzzle, yeah, exactly. It's actually a variant of the Tower of Hanoi, a puzzle invented by a French mathematician all the way back in 1883. Isn't that like 2 years ago, canonically? Wow, check out the brain on you, kid. Listen, our next stop is this dinky little 2-cat village called Dropstone, all right? There's like nothing there. I wish we could stop somewhere more exciting for a change. You just left London. No? What year does Layton take place? I guess it was probably like 30 years ago, if I'm being realistic. But I guess that's a working job for you. Sometimes you just have to deal with crippling boredom. True. Sadly, that is far too true. Layton's in our times? This is 2009 canonically? That's absurd. What do you mean? Everything's clockwork and like steam powered. Gosh, I'm about to just keel over from boredom. Sure, the job pays well, but it's so slow, it's painful. Looks like there's no one in there at the moment. Let's check again later. Okay. What's this cracked door? Oh god, it's this again. I remember you. You're the puzzle house for when I miss a puzzle. Professor, does that little shack over there seem familiar to you? Indeed, unless I'm mistaken, this is the residence of you-know-who. I have a feeling she'll be a big help to us again. Yeah. We're on vacation now, and we just fired someone? Interesting. What a lovely deck. Wow, this is the best. The breeze feels great. Indeed, the scenery is simply breathtaking. Look, Luke, you can see a lake over there. The sky is beautiful, and just look at those trees fly by. Now that's what I call a view. All this talk of pristine scenery reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Wow, does it, Layton? Why don't you try it out? Thanks, Layton. Trees in the forest. The forest below contains 4 different types of trees. Use the stylus to divide the forest into 4 sections, each containing only one type of tree. Oh, this one. This one. Okay. Well, I guess that'll do. That'll do. And that'll do, I believe.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
I mean, that was very easy. Take a moment to admire the gorgeous scenery. I would love to. That's the puzzle, though. That's exactly it. Well done. Well, did you expect any less, Professor? Feels so nice out here, I almost forgot we're supposed to be searching for the Elysian box. Can't say I blame you, but the box led poor Andrew to his death. One of your busiest weekends? Oh, Memorial Day? I mean, fair enough. Come what may, I will solve this mystery. Of course. Well, I mean, we're definitely wasting everybody's time right now. And we finally have a good grasp of the train's layout. It's high time we began our investigation proper. Like, Professor, let's get to it. They decided to begin their investigation of the train. Like, the box murders people, and he just had a ticket. So you've got kind of a limited amount of time to figure out what the hell's going on with this box, or if it's even on the train. What's this? Someone left over some rubbish on the deck. Person covers your store on days off normally. Oh dear. Some people have got no manners. Look, a true gentleman cleans up after himself and others should the need arise. What do you say we take care of this mess? Cleaning up. Okay. Cats! Put the rubbish into the bin where it belongs. Move the blocks obstructing your path and slide the pile of rubbish into the bin at the bottom. Oh, it's this. Sure. Can I go? I can go 2 down. Okay. I can just put it in the middle, which is not helpful to anyone. Oh, I see what needs to happen. There we go. You know, I'll be honest, I really thought I had something there. Oh, I think I do, but I'm still not quite right. There we go. Now we're cooking. Well, we were cooking. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's still not working. God damn it! Is the idea now, I think, like so? Then that gets put back up there. They're timing me up top. Oh, that's my number of moves. Ah, hell. Rude. Let me take all the moves I want without being judged by a cat, you son of a bitch. That's what chat's here for. Judging me. Not quite. It's so close. No. God damn it. It's so painfully close. Should make another pot of coffee. Was it 6 o'clock over there? Yeah, you can probably have a little nightcap. You're fine. It's so annoyingly close. Can't that be good enough? Get down in there. Crush the thing. No, of course it's not good enough. Guy, it's, God, it's frustrating. But how, though? But how? Oh, I probably need to do something like this, don't I? I thought I could free up more space, potentially. It did not work. It's so fucking close. Damn you. Damn this puzzle. Damn you. They put a fourth fucking digit in here for solving it. Just because they know I'm gonna need it. I just don't know how even I would get a full cube in there at this point. Like, there's nowhere for it to go. I can do that, but that accomplishes nothing. I do that, that accomplishes nothing. Like, this just does nothing. Like, I can raise this up here all I want, but even like that. I'm so close. Yeah, boy am I. It's like I can get that out and that slips in and that slips in and that's great. But like, then what? Is when is VA not efficient? The Veteran Affairs? Never. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
And there we have it.
Yeah, there we have it. Can you believe that was the minimum number of moves as well? Don't forget, the litter belongs in the bin, not on the street. Now there's no litter cluttering up this amazing view. Wonderful, isn't it? Keeping a place tidy really brightens it up. Well, I doubt there's anything else in the way of a puzzle around here. Yeah, VA's veteran. Oh, who's this fucking Claude? Beluga.
Travel by rail to put a spring in your step. I couldn't agree more. And there's no better way to do it than on a train as fine as yours, Mr. Beluga. So you know my name, do you?
I recognize you by your hat. We men of hats have to stick together.
But of course, this train and its owner have quite a reputation in London. I've seen your face in the papers more than a few times. Oh, is that so now? I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't say I know you as well as you seem to know me.
So he did it, right? The huge jaw, the underbite, the bags under his eyes, the unibrow. This guy did it.
The name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology by trade, but a train enthusiast on the side. I've heard tales of this train's grandeur, so I decided it was time to experience it firsthand.
Are we sure? Fucking look at him.
Well, isn't that something? It certainly is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Layton, was it?
Also, he's a...
Look at how late it's gotten. I really have to run. Do enjoy your time aboard.
He's important enough that they gave him a voice, so... Why don't we head back to the dining car now, Luke? I've worked up quite an appetite solving those puzzles. Anything new for me? No. Anything in this middle car? No. God damn it. Move there. Thank you. God almighty. Welcome back, sir. My deepest apologies for the long wait. Let me show you to your seat. Great. Finally time to eat. My sentiments exactly. Look at all these choices. It's hard to make. It's enough to make my head spin. Look over there. There's some sort of commotion going on. No, he's standing on a table. You call this haute cuisine? I call it slop. Are you telling me you serve this to our customers? I'll make some more right away, sir. Oh, here's Clover in the game. Silly me. Wasn't the snooty woman, it was the snooty guy, the snooty rich woman, the snooty about food guy. Ha! Get that mess out of my sight this instant. But of course, I'm very sorry to have displeased you. And another thing, look at these vases, that picture. Wait, what? And that picture. Talking about tacky, replace them immediately. Yeah, this is Clover. Not a very good representation of her physically, but, you know, they nailed the personality. Sir, that piece is quintessential work by the world-renowned. I don't care if the Queen of England painted it. Replace it and be quick about it. Of course, sir. I'll start making the arrangements immediately. Veteran Affairs, you thought I meant voice acting. Nah, Tim has to deal with VA offices, which is Veteran Affairs in his case. Not voice acting. Isn't that the same man we saw earlier? I don't think I've ever seen anyone so bossy. And loud. That was indeed Clover. It's a shame the picture wasn't to his taste, but I think it's marvelous. Speaking of pictures, Luke, I have the most intriguing puzzle while we eat. I know you probably just want to eat your damn food, but, you know, do this puzzle instead. Oh, God, what are we? A drawing below is made up of curved lines that intersect to create sections. True. If you want to color the entire canvas so that no sections touch a section of the same color, what's the fewest number of colors you can use? Isn't the answer to this always like 3 or 4? You can use color as many times as you like, as long as it doesn't touch a section with the same color. Once you have your answer, touch input answer. Can I, like, actually color it, or? I cannot, which is really annoying. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well. How to compare token to voice acting? Yeah, I'm a good voice actor. So let's say hypothetically that one's like blue. That's color A. Do points count as touching? That is section touching. So, like, does this section up here count as touching this thing down here? Kinda? Okay, well, that's what an answer. Well, if it's here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fourth best in your opinion? Sure. Well, if that's red, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna assume just the answer is 6. If it's not, I'll try 5.
Here goes.
This is one, I can't color it in myself, so I really can't be bothered to sit down and figure it out.
That wasn't right.
Like, if they let me color it in again, I read try again. If they let me color it in myself, I'd be down to try it, but as is, I don't give a shit. That's 5.
Let's see if this works.
Not 5.
Whoops.
Well, it's
That
either
wasn't right.
7 or 4. Is there a spot where I have to use 7 colors? I went with the middle because I assumed it would have the most, you know, area around it. You have the colors there. You can use a color as many times as you like, as long as it doesn't touch another section with the same color. Use number of colors, yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? This is color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I may have counted wrong.
Let's see if this works.
Nope.
Well, I'm stumped.
Is it more than 7, I guess? Spot that has more than 7. So it's here. Here's color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's not counting points, though, and instead just counting areas that, like, share a border, then it would be, if I'm starting here, color 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? Was I right the first time when I'm like, yeah, it's always 3 or 4?
Just leave it to me.
Nope. Fucking, I don't care.
That wasn't right.
This puzzle was done so badly. Let me color it in, dickheads. I literally have a touch screen and there's buckets of paint. Let me color the fucking thing myself and figure it out. God. Try 8. Try 3 after this.
Here goes.
3 it is.
Oops. That wasn't right.
Oh, yeah, because, like, it would be 3, wouldn't it? Since, like, color 1, let's say it's red, color 2 is blue. Assuming points, you know, this one can't be red, but it could be blue again, because it's only touching at a point. This one could be blue again, so yeah, I think it's just 3 is the answer.
Here goes.
Yep. So points don't count, something they neglected to mention. And that would have been way better if you just let me color the fucking thing. And there you go. That's right, you'll need 3 colors to fill in the drawing. Most of the drawing can be done with 2 colors, but one pesky area in the bottom left requires a 3rd color to complete it. Yeah, so points don't count. Points do not count as touching. Information that would have been useful, game. Expertly solved, Luke. After a puzzle like that and a filling meal, I feel restless in order. Let's retire to our room. Oh, they're sorry to interrupt your game, but there's something important you should know. As you progress through the story, some puzzles will disappear from original locations. Puzzles are moved to Granny Riddleton's shack, where they can be solved at any time. Here's the first set of puzzles to be set to the shack. If no puzzles appear on the next screen, it means there are no unsolved puzzles. Nice! I got them all. Love to see it. And he immediately has a new one. Thank you for your patronage, sirs. I hope our cuisine was to your liking. Yes, the menu was excellent, both in variety and execution. You honor us, sir. Professional waiters such as myself live for praise such as yours. Shall I provide you with the bill? I apologize. Seems to have forgotten your order. Could you enlighten me? Oh, yeah, I had water and bread. Luke's big dinner. Fucking Luke. Luke, are you sure you can really eat all that? You put in quite an order there. No problem, Professor. I cleaned my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the professor is concerned at Luke's order cost twice what his own did. Well, you can see all the items the two ordered along with their prices. Touch the prices of the items that Luke ordered. Okay. So whatever he ordered was twice what the professor ordered. But, like, 1, math, ew. 2, Luke's order cost twice what his own did. So, presumably the professor had, you know, tea and something else, and Luke probably had juice and something else. That's a presumption, though. All the items the two ordered. Okay, so they had everything here they had. I just need to have the prices of the items Luke ordered. Okay, so X number of things was Layton and Y number of things was Luke. So I can assume Layton is tea and Luke is the fruit juice. So we're already at 8 and 12. Let's assume Layton had sandwich for 21 and whatever that thing with the fork and knife is in the bottom right for 46. That means 12 and 14 is 26. No, because then you're at 42 with the soup. God damn, Luke. Okay, what if Layton did 8, 14, 25? That's 22 and 25 for 47. 6, 8, nope, that's not right. Fucking math, I swear. I feel like since Layton had... Again, I'm having to assume. Since Layton had the T here for 8, I feel like him having... I'm going to say this is a roast. At 25 makes sense to, like, the highest and the lowest. What if he had, like, the 2 highest? So he had T, this roast, and a bloomin' onion. I don't know. And then Luke had a sandwich, a salad, and an entire pot roast in this drink. So that's... 25 and 17 is 42, and 8 is 50. I'm liking that. 14 and 16 is 30. And 12 and 13 is 25. So 55. Instead of the nice convenient 50. 16 soup and 17 is fish and chips. I confess I've only ever seen fish and chips wrapped in a newspaper. 16 is soup. No, I think 16 is an entire bowl of chili, actually. Just a whole fucking crock pot of chili. Lies. Fine, I've also seen fish and chips in a basket. I've never seen it plated. Stew, I like an entire crock pot of chili, thank you. I think it's funnier. Okay, that didn't work. So what if I was wrong by 5? What if we adjust it? Sadly, I was wrong by an odd number, so that doesn't really work. 14's a salad. I said that. We've got tea, fruit drink. I don't know. Ice cream float, maybe with the whipped cream and the cherry. I'm gonna say an ice cream float. Sandwiches, salad, an entire crock pot of chili, a bloomin' onion, and a roast. Nailed it. You've eaten fish and chips on a plate in front of me? I think I'd remember that. Okay, so tea and sandwich, or tea and the roast is 30 math. 33. If I did... what if I do... What if I did tea, sandwich, salad, fish? Then we're at 30, and then 22 for 52. Fuck, then I'm at 51 with the other one, 25 and 24. Or I'm at 49, aren't I? Fuck. 49 and 52. God damn it. Much Layton have gotten the tropical fruity drink. I mean, canonically, he loves tea. That's like his thing, so. Fish and chips only newspapers, anything else is wrong. Yeah, I've seen them in newspapers and baskets. All right, well, I'm 2 away, so technically, if I swap the salad for the bowl full of chili, maybe that works. So 16 and 13 is 29. No, 39. No, 29. I was right the first time. 29 plus 8. What did he all order? I think I did, yeah, because I did the bloomin' onion as well. So 13 and 17 is 30. Plus 16, easy 46. And then 54 with the T. And then that's 26 for 51. Now I'm 3 away. Somehow I've made this worse. How have I made this worse somehow? What I do originally, that's 30, 44, 52. 49. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. What the professor order? Half of what Luke did in terms of cost. It's math, baby! Math, math, math. 12 and 13 is 25. Plus another 25 is 50. No, that can't be true. That can't be how that works. 32 is the bottom two, plus 8 for 40. It's also not correct. It's 42 plus 8 for 50. Then 30 and 25. Fuck. Did Layton actually get the fruity drink? So if Layton got 12, 16, and 25, that's some math. 28 and 25 for 40. No, 53. Then 30. That puts me at 52. Ah! Could I swap that? 12 and 14 is 26. Plus 25 is 51. 30 for 13 and 7. 8 and 16 is 24. 51, 24. Ugh! You ordered a half-price burger for Monday? Ugh, burger. Burger sounds good, and not having to do math also sounds good. Math. I want logic puzzles. I don't want math puzzles. Okay. What if T, so it's 33 for 25 and 8. 26 is half of 52. Oh, I'm trying to get them to match. I'm already doing this wrong. Fuck me sideways. Luke's order cost twice what his own did. Shit on my house. Fuck. I'm trying to get them to be the same price. God damn it. Anyway, fucking moron. Dumbass. Right, so... Fucking unbelievable dumbass bullshit moron. Can't believe you're that stupid. So anyway... Shit on my house. Anyway, 8 and 25 is 33. That's 30. So 33 doubled is 66. That's 30, that's 30 for 60, and then we're at 72. Not quite right. Okay. 8 and 25 is 33. Add 13 for 46. Doubled to 92. That can't be right. 8 and 17 is 25? Yes, 8 and 17 is 25. That'd make this all 50. That's 25, so you're already halfway there, Luke. And then you're at 25 again. Yeah, no, you're already at 50. That's way too much. Unless, what if he got 13 and 7? That's 30, 38. Okay, 38, reasonable. It works. 38 doubled is 76. That's 30. That's 37. Ugh. Okay, what about 8, 14, and 17? 14 and 17 is 31, plus 8 is 39. Doubled, that's 78. That doesn't work, I don't think. 25, 50, yeah, 60. That doesn't work. Okay, 13, 14 is 27, plus 8 is fun to listen to. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad. 13, 14 is 27, plus 8 is 35, doubled to 70, nice and simple. 16, 17 is 23, 33? 33. Wait. 17 plus 8. No, 27 plus 8. Fuck me. 35, so doubled, 70. Simple. 12 and 16, 28. Plus 25, 53. Plus 17, 70. Luke had an ice cream sundae, an entire bowl of chili, a pot roast, and a bloomin' onion. I think.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes, okay. All right.
True gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Well, that was easier when I remembered what it was I had to fucking do, which was get... Yeah, there it is. 70. I had to get half of Luke's. I didn't have to make them even. I thought they ordered the same amount, and he's like a child. And I ordered twice as much. Good work. If you calculate the total bill, you'll see that the meal cost 105 pounds. Yes, it did. Knowing the total, Luke must have ordered 70 pounds worth of food, and the professor 35 pounds. So you got those numbers, the rest is easy. That seems way easier than my trial and error bullshit. Are you sure you didn't order too much? Nope, this stew is great. He didn't order stew. This stew is great, and the steak is delicious. Oh, that's a steak. I thought it was a roast. Yeah, it's like a glazed steak. I see it now. Goodness, you worked out that bill with considerable ease. I assure you I did not. I must thank you for your assistance. Now, as we have some time until our next destination, I invite you to sit back and enjoy the journey. I could have left without paying the tab, which is kind of nice, but, you know, no such luck. Steak and gravy's an English thing? That's fine. It's fine that it's an English thing. It's just I didn't realize that's what it was until he said it. That was bad even for Mr. Beluga. You mean he always blows up at you like that? Well, you know me. Well, you know, me or someone else on staff. Boss can be very hard man to please. Sexually, I mean. That sounds awful. You and the others shouldn't have to put up with him bullying you like that. Well, the boss does have a point. After all, he made this railway what it is today. He always says first-class train deserves a first-class atmosphere. I mean, even the plates we use in the dining car are custom-made. The craftsmanship's amazing. Take a look at the fine detail on the bottom. On your plate. It just says MRE. Meals ready to eat? What? The plate in front of you bears the mark of 2 equilateral triangles, one inside the other. True. Can you work out how many times bigger the large triangle is than the small one? I don't know. At least 1. I don't fucking know. 2? 2.
Let's see if this works.
All right.
Well,
Focus attention on the small triangle. Sure. Well, it's triangle. Tri means 3, so it's puzzle 13. There's 13 pictocrats left. You're never gonna believe this. The answer is 3.
just leave it to me. Well,
Is what a loser would say. It's definitely gotta be 4. Wouldn't be anything other than 4. 1, if it were 1 times bigger, it'd be the same size. It's a 4. Hell yeah. 4, baby.
let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
Duh. Huh? If you imagine the small triangle is inverted as shown, it should take only a moment to realize it's 4. Oh. Yeah, now that you mention it, sure. That makes sense. Gosh, you got an eye for this kind of thing. No, I don't. Nice as they are, I'm sure Mr. Beluga will find a reason to complain about the plates, too. I wouldn't be surprised. Suppose rich people can afford to be picky. Clover would know. She would know. Now what do we have here? My boy, my sweet little boy, you've got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train. Madam, please calm down. I can understand the situation. Oh, Inspector Chelmy, I had no idea you were on board. Well, well, visit Mr. Layton. What are the chances? Enough small talk, I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing child. Seems some child has gone off somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around. No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys, other than Luke. My little boy wandered off and hasn't returned. I'm simply at my wit's end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy. She's gonna be like this from the moment. She's been going on like this the moment I walked in. I understand your concern, madam. My assistant and I will be glad to aid you in your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your son if we start searching immediately. Are you still here? If you have time to stand around talking, hurry up and bring my boy back to me. Seems the only clue we have to go on is the shoe that the tyke left behind and his name, Tom. Tried to squeeze more details out of the woman, but it's useless. She keeps demanding I search the place. That's a very small shoe. This is one of Tom's shoes. It's positively tiny. I find it quite curious myself, Luke. Very puzzling indeed. It's definitely a dog. I don't think children with feet that size could even walk. Indeed. Anyway, so yeah, it's definitely a dog. Okay, well, that's... Really? We're gonna count this as a mystery? Sure, dude. Decided to help search for Tom, Babette's a little boy. My boy. Hey, Chelmy. I was certainly surprised to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here? During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detailed the doctor's final day, which led me to this train. But since the investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, finding that lost child is top priority right now. With only a shoe and a name to go on, though, it's going to be an uphill struggle to find him. I'd be glad to offer assistance in the matter. I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got a reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. If you want in on my case, why not show your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle? Sure, buddy. The shoe shop thief. A woman in a shoe shop pays for a 30-pound pair of shoes with a 50-pound note. Okay. Salesman doesn't have enough change, so he goes to the shop next door to break a 50-pound note and returns, gives the woman her change. She should have 20 back then, and you keep the 30. A while later, the shopkeeper from next door storms into the shop. It turns out the note he gave her was a fake. Oh dear. Mortified, the shoe salesman gives the shopkeeper 50 pounds from the till to apologize. Neither the customer nor the shoe she took are found. In total, how much did the shoe shop lose? Once again, this sounds like math. My knee-jerk reaction is 50 pounds, right? Because she came in and gave him a fake, and he didn't have change. Or would it be 30? Because... Wait. She gave him a bogus 50-pound note. Okay, so... She owes him 30 pounds. Let's start at the beginning. She owes him 30 pounds. So she gives him a 50. So already, well, no, because he's going to give it back. So we're at 0. So the whole interaction with her and the fake amounts to 0 because there's no, he gives her change. He would have made 30. Did he? Wait, fuck. Wouldn't it be 70? Hold on. Okay, let me memo this out. Let me memo this out. So, I mean, here we go. The numbers are all written out. So, the woman, owes him 30, but gives him, 50. So she gets 20 back. He has to run across the store and swap it. Wait, what? Mortified, the shoe salesman gives the shopkeeper 50 pounds from his till to apologize because he got a fake 50-pound note. So presumably the shopkeep gave him like 2 20s and a 10, and she kept the 50. He gave her the 20 back and kept the 30 for himself. How much did he lose? It seems like 20. Did he only lose 20? Well, no, because I guess also he was never paid for the shoes to begin with. So he's down, hold on, he's down 50 flat from having to pay back the woman next door. He's down 50 no matter what, minimum. Because he made nothing and had to give 50 back. He's also down the 30 he would have gotten from the woman. So is it 80?
And now to test my theory.
No. Fucking math. Hey.
My.
Too bad. Think hard about the puzzle and try again. Fucking. Man, I hate math puzzles. Oh, what's that? Hey. 90% of the puzzles, that's probably not right, but I'm bad at math if you couldn't tell. 90% of the puzzles are math-based. You've had one logic puzzle. The rest are math and jamming shapes into things. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So. 30 pounds gives him a 50, so he needs to go across the street to get a 50 to give her back 20. So let's start simple right here. She has 50, he has 0. The woman across the street has 50. He gets 50, and she has nothing presumably at this point. And she has, well, 50 with like a star on it. Weird 50. So now he has weird 50. She still has 50. And she has nothing. Now, nothing, real 50. Bogus 50. She now has 20. He has 30. She has bogus 50. Now, hear me out. He has to give her back the 50. So he lost 20. I'm just as smart as the VAs. No, please. The VAs wouldn't be able to read this fucking puzzle. So she still has 20. The bogus 50 is found out. He lose, so it's minus 20 at this point, and she's back to having 50. So did he lose 20?
This should do the trick.
Fuck! That made so much sense to me!
I suppose you can't win them all.
Maybe Ellie's, I'll just try 70. Maybe Ellie's right. Why the fuck not? Hey, if I get another math puzzle, I'm gonna kill myself on streaming game. 70.
And now to test my theory.
Nope.
I suppose you can't win them all.
But why? Why, though? I mapped it out. It made so much sense in my head when I mapped it out, and I drew it and everything. It got rid of my notes. You solved it while I was gone? The food one, yes, and then they hit me immediately with another math problem. And then I had to solve that one, and they hit me again with another math problem. It's been so many math problems, and I'm so mad. I don't want to do math problems. Fuck you. Give me logic puzzles. We had one logic puzzle that I solved in 1 second, and no other fucking logic puzzle has shown up in the entire game. 130. You know what? Fuck it. Why? I'll take answers from the audience. I'm so over not only math, but like this puzzle as well. Nope, wrong.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Yeah. Listen. 80? I tried 80 already. I tried 80, 70, 20. 50-pound note. Salesman doesn't have change. So goes to the shop, break 50, returns to the shop, gives the woman change. So it gives her 20. Okay, so try this again. She has, I'm just gonna write 0 / to represent BS note. He has nothing at the moment. She also has nothing. How much money did the shoe shop lose? Okay, so now she has truly nothing. He has the bogus note. She has nothing. He gives her the bogus note. Nothing. He's now got 50 big ones, and she has bogus note. She has 20. He has 30. So right now he's broken even. He charged 30 for the work. He's got 30. Boom jam. Great stuff. And she's got the bogus note. Woman A still with 20. This is when she comes back and goes, hey, this note's fake. I need my $50 back. I don't understand how it's not 20. He gives her the 30. Is it 50? It's 100. How is it 100? Because he didn't, this 20, he never, that was not money he earned, right? Because it's how much did he lose? He didn't earn that 20. That was the change that he had to give back. This shouldn't be a part of it. 30 was what he earned. He had to give 50 back. I think it might be just straight up 50. If it's not 50, I'll try 100, but it's one or the other. Well, I don't see how it's 100.
To test my theory.
It's 50, yeah. It's 50.
And there we have it.
Stop giving me math puzzles. I beg you. There you go. The shoes the customer made off with cost 30 pounds. The change the salesman gave her cost him another 20, bringing total losses to 50. Salesman received 50 of real money in exchange for the fake note from the shopkeeper next door, then gave her 50 back when he discovered the note he gave her was fake. The last two transactions cancel each other out. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nothing but math for me? Please, no. Layton 2, the math one. Seems your fame isn't entirely undeserved. Yes, it is. If you give me another math puzzle, I'm gonna punch you in the face 1,000 times. Plus one more for good measure. Do that math. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Conduct your own search if you like, but don't get your hopes up. Right, let's find this kid that's definitely a kid and not a dog. I'm suspecting it's probably not in here. There's no one in here. Yep, check in later. It's either gonna be in the cart where the people changed again. Whoops. What's this? Something's fallen behind here. Oh. A hat. A hat. Appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Maybe the cap belongs to Tom. Certainly shouldn't rule out the possibility. Since we're on the subject of caps, have you ever heard of this one, Professor? Red caps. Yeah, okay. A teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes. While none of the students were looking, she slipped caps on their heads and said, okay, open your eyes and look at your friend's cap. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. Out of a class of 10 children, only some got a balloon, but how many? Fuck! Gosh, stop! Stop it! Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon. How many do... Look at your friend's caps. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon. Okay, so let's think of it this way. Whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. Class of 10 children, only some got a red balloon, but how many? So what's... 4 or more, it said. 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon. So some got a red balloon, only some got a red balloon. So If everyone, all 10 kids were wearing a red hat, everyone would see them and everyone get a red cap. If 9 were wearing a red cap, everyone would see 4 or more and get a red cap. The same is true for 8 and 7 and 6. 5 where becomes interesting. Because if there's 5 people wearing red hats, well, I guess everyone would see it, wouldn't they? The fact of the matter is 4 people are wearing red caps, I think. Because the idea is you're not going to see your own hat. So 6 people see 4 people, they all hate each other. 6 people see 4 people wearing red hats, and 4 people only see 3 people wearing red hats. And that's the thing. If it's only 3 red hats, then no one gets a red balloon. So actually, yeah, it has to be 6 and 4. Four, right? Some got a red balloon, but how many? No, 6. 6 got a red balloon. Because the 6 kids wearing blue caps all saw the 4 people wearing red hats, and the 4 in red hats could only see 3 people wearing hats because they couldn't see themselves.
And now to test my theory.
Ha-ha! I've conquered math!
Wonderful.
You know that only some children get red balloons. If 5 or more children wearing, every child would see at least 4 red caps and get a red balloon, so that must be fewer than 5. But if 3 or fewer are wearing red caps, no one would see 4. Therefore, 4 children must have red caps, meaning the other 6 children received red balloons. And also, they all hate each other. Drat, I was sure I could stump you with that one. Better luck next time, Luke. Also, fuck you. It's another math puzzle. Better return searching for that lost little boy. Yep, better get back to it. Now you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way in such a tight space? Good question. Tom's hat. Find items to pick up in the trunk. Yes, yes. Seen a kid around here? No comment. Okay, well. I meant to go into this car anyway. I don't think, hey, yep, I haven't been in this room yet. Oh, it's the lady. If you give us math problems, it's going to be another lost little boy. Yeah. They go to this, Professor. It's food scraps, if I'm not mistaken. I suppose Tom wandered to the kitchen to grab something to eat. Well, it's possible. If that's the case, the child certainly is lacking manners department. Yeah, it's because it's not a kid, it's a dog. Wait, is this really a dress or a tent? All right, we get it. She's rotund. Shut up, Luke. Rude-ass kid. No expense been spared with tableware. Is that Lost Boy token? Nah, it's Luke. Sweet baby boy. How'd you sleep at a time like this? Madge tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke, the sooner we find the lad, the sooner we put this poor lady's mind at ease. I was hoping there was a puzzle in here. Oh, on the roses. The vase looks like it cost a pretty penny. Lovely decorations really do wonders for the room, don't they? Doubly so in the case of flowers. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of the flowers like these? Like these. Crazy daisies. Now for something like on the flowery side, of the 3 pictures labeled A, B, and C, one is actually the same as the picture on the far left. However, the image on the far left has had its contents flipped left to right and its colors inverted and changed to black and white. Okay. I don't know if you needed to do all that. Of A, B, and C, which one is the same as the one on the far left? Well, it's not B. The colors were inverted to black and white, so A?
Here goes.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Picture A is the same as the one on the left. As shown above, pictures B and C have slight variations. Indeed. That was just spot the difference, really. Luck. It was to spot the difference. Nice job, and all puzzles are such a breeze. Let's keep moving for now. Anyway. A child. Oh. Is everything all right, miss? I'm fine, thank you. Excuse me. Didn't she seem familiar to you, Professor? Yes, now that you mention it, something about her did seem familiar, as you say. Good day, may I interest you in a refreshing beverage? Oh, we've done this already. Currently searching for a small child. Have you seen a young boy wandering around this carriage? Little boy. Nope, sorry, doesn't ring any bells. That dog was absolutely what we're looking for. What happened? Did he get lost on the train? Yes, unfortunately, I haven't been able to track down the missing tot. I probably shouldn't start vicious rumors, but I've got nothing better to do. They put Clover in this game. Weird. Sure, there's a weird old woman staying in this carriage. Well, she kidnapped the little one and stowed him away in her room. That's probably not true, but what if? It's so bizarre, I can't help but wondering. I get in trouble for speaking ill of passengers. Forget I said anything. A strange old woman. I wonder what she should be talking about. Yes, as good as mine. It certainly makes one wonder. That's, yep, Granny R. Hello there, sunny boys! Ever get knock-kneed and goosebumply from terrifyingly hard puzzles? Have no fear, the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton stands before you, ready to help. Just as I thought, who else could the tiny house belong to? Wait a second, what are you doing here anyway? You've heard of me. Yeah, you were in the last game. I'm still a hit with the youngins. What do you mean? Of course I've heard of you. We've met before. I suspect you got the wrong Granny. Never seen you before in my life. But you're here now, and that means you want to hear my spiel. Not really. No need to be so modest. Allow me to thank you for visiting and bestowing my little tidbit of information on you. My specialty is puzzles. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. True Boy's had a few of those. No need to turn red. It happens to the best of us puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Imagine any puzzle you left behind found their way to my shack as well, if you want to say hello. If the shack is empty, you'll just have to get out there and find some more puzzles. Let's take a peek inside. I think we're good. Yeah, there are no puzzles. Because I'm the best. She does not have a puzzle for me. The bucket or a cauldron? Oh, fine. Got her. I suspect there's not a puzzle in her room. Who's this guy? Steve! A passenger. Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck. No trouble at all, my good man. I take it you're not a passenger then. No, I'm a mechanic, isn't it? You can tell he's, you know, English. I'm just a mechanic, isn't it? I think he's using "in it" wrong, though. I come along for a ride in case something goes belly up. As you can see, she's sound as a pound. Makes my job dead easy. In fact, I've got so much free time lately, I've made up a puzzle. How about it then? Surviving in the wild. Okay, a maze. I can do that. After years of bad business, a zoo has finally run out of money to buy food for its animals. Bellies rumbling from days with no food, the animals make a plan to escape the zoo and kill and eat the zoo owner. After prizing open the rusty bars of their cages, all the animals attempt to find their way out of the maze-like paths of the zoo and exit. Just a picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo and submit. Remember, just remember animals show their true colors in the wild. Oh, so is the idea that, like, the rabbit probably didn't make it out because it got eaten? Like, the rabbit's path here follows that of the lion. So the rabbit definitely got eaten by the lion, which is kind of grim. This is, I'm not sure this is 100% fair, because, like, this is a panda bear, I think. Its path following this maze has to cross that of the crocodile down here. But, like, crocodiles are slow as shit, and I don't know if it could kill and eat a panda. Pandas aren't exactly speed demons or anything. But, like, you know, I'm not sure the crocodile would eat the panda. I just don't know if it could get away with such a thing. Anyway, fuck, the cheetah can't even leave, I don't think. It comes out here. That's a dead end. Dead end, dead. The cheetah can't even leave. Crocodiles are faster than you think. There's a whole Mythbusters episode where they don't even chase food on land. They had like this rig system of raw chickens in a net trying to serpentine away. The crocodile was like, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a shit. They're on land and they're like, I don't fucking care. I'm not being bothered by this thing hanging in front of me, so fuck it. Because they won't chase doesn't mean they aren't fast. Yeah, you're right. Do you know I refuse to run marathons, but if I did, I would reach light speed. Just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean it's not true, so ipso facto. Anyway, so can they even leave? All right, crocodile goes this way. That's a dead end. It's a dead end. This is a shit maze. Who the hell's getting out of this thing? Down here. Okay, the lion can definitely get out. I don't think the giraffe can. I think the lion can get out and that's it. Everyone else is walled in. Giraffe. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Yeah, they're all walled in except for the rabbit and the lion would just eat the fucking rabbit. So the alligator panda argument doesn't even factor in. What kind of a stupid puzzle is that? The only animal that can safely escape freedom is the lion. While both the rabbit and the lion make it as far as the path to the exit, second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat it. Nature red in tooth and claw. What a stupid puzzle. What a stupid fucking puzzle. Blimey, you didn't half polish that one off quick. Back to the drawing board for me. Yeah, make it less stupid in the future. Half the fucking animals couldn't even leave the dumb thing. Anyway, yeah, that girl walked by with a yappy dog. I'm gonna assume the yappy dog is 100% what we're looking for. That's her room. Where's the girl selling coffee? Is she here? No, we're in the dining room. Actually, is there a puzzle in the dining room? I didn't really take a look. Sure doesn't appear there's one. That's the kitchen, god damn it. No puzzle in the dining room. Ah. Excuse me, horrible crone. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He'd be missing a shoe. Nope, can't say I have. There's no way I'd forget seeing a boy with only one shoe. Well, thank you very... but while we're on the topic of shoes, help me with a little predicament. The shoe maze. Oh, good. More mazes. Here's a maze made up of shoes. Of course. Your task is travel to start point. That's here, I'm guessing. Start point to the goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Also, you may not pass through any of the walls in the maze. Touch each space one at a time to highlight a path you want to take. If you make a misstep, you can deselect it by touching it again. Okay. So we're starting here. Duh. Okay, so that's left. So we need right, left. Knowing this game. Right. No, that doesn't work. Immediately, that does not work. Left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right. Fuck! Left, right. Left. Nope, that's left again. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left, right. Left, right. Left. Right. But then we're dead there. Are we? No, this, I don't know why I was saying left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Well, there you go. That was some fancy footwork. Well, blow me down. You've got quite the brainy bonce underneath that hat. Thank you, thank you. I am truly intelligent. More people need to be saying it. The phrase sophisticated and universal gets thrown around a lot when people talk about me. Professor, the sugar is covered with ants! Oh no. I have to remember to get sugar for my tea elsewhere. Curious though, how'd they get in here? No, it doesn't. What do you mean? I say it all the time, and I'm people. And also, Nathan said it the other day. I'm curious though, in it. How did they get here? Speaking of ants, try this one on for size, Luke. Oh no, our food's infected with bugs. Anyway, have this puzzle. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One such ant was returning with food when she bumped into an acquaintance at the front of the nest. What are you playing at? Didn't you notice that you took the longest path possible to get back to the next? Think about where you're going next time. Knowing that the ant never traveled on the same path twice, can you trace the route the returning ant walked to get to her nest? So it's the longest path possible without retracing her steps. Okay. So starting here and winding up there and taking as long as possible. Clover would be phenomenal at this puzzle. That's pretty long, right? Like, I'm not sure how it would get much longer than that. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Would it? The other thing I'm thinking is, what if, like this? Similar in principle, but like... Oh no, because then I would go that way is what I was thinking, and that absolutely... I was thinking if I, like, tapped a corner, that wouldn't count, but, like, this area, yeah, that wouldn't work at all. Try that.
Just leave it to me.
No, apparently there's a longer way.
Looks like I botched that one.
Botched it. Case of botulism is what that puzzle had. All right, so somehow longer than this. Well, longer than this. So what would be longer than that? I guess I can have the memo up to really get a case for it here. If I went this way and then doubled back like so. I'm not sure that's, like, appreciably longer, though. That doesn't feel particularly longer to me. I went all the way down here and circled back, and then... go over that, like right there. Which would mean that. Probably that then at that point. Then a little bit of this action. Oh, wait a minute. That's looking good. I need a whole second path available untouched. I don't think I do. I think I can't retrace it. Like, I can't go this way and just keep doing loops. I can't do that. I don't think, anyway. So, what did I do? I did this. No. I did this. So, I need to do like so. Oops. I think.
Let's see if this
Yeah.
works.
Yep.
That was almost too easy.
Perhaps all the heavy lifting kept this little ant from thinking about her path home. If only she'd thought about where she was going, she could have saved herself a lot of walking. Yeah, you had to... It's just the longest path home was what they were looking for. You've got it, my boy. While I'm no fan of ants in my sugar, you have to admire the craftiness and work ethic. No, I don't. Get the fuck out of my sugar. Maybe it's because even the sugar on the Mollentary Express is extra fancy. I'm sure those ants are genuine sugar connoisseurs. You're making it extra hard? Yeah. Which would not have gotten us a solution. Although I admire your determination to make this puzzle game even harder for me, the streamer. Man, I am dog food. Once again, shout out to this guy and this outfit. His fucking slutty fishnet, belly exposed undershirt and his sunglasses. What's the matter, mister? What? Oh, hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? The thing is, I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I only found one. That's quite the predicament. Yeah, and if word gets out about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna catch major flack from the boss man. Whoa, brain flash incoming. Dig this. I'm gonna give you the busted hunk of junk. You do with it what you want, just get rid of the thing. Okay, catch you on the flip side. What a responsible employee. Come back here. Camera minigame has been added. Ah, I see. You got a squarish part used to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. I mean, camera option's been added to the trunk. Reassemble the broken parts of the camera. To access it, press the trunk. I've only got the one part, so who gives a crap? I'm interested to see what's behind the door, but you can't go backstage without a pass. What if we took a really quick peek? No can do. You need a ticket to do that. Tell you what, your pal Sammy Thunder has a puzzle. His name's Sammy Thunder. It'll take your mind off the door. Check it. Okay. The train journey. Gee, how'd you come up with that? Fuck, it's math! A number of people are on the train. At the first station the train pulls into, 1/6 of the people on board get off. At the next station, 1/5 of the remaining passengers get off. This pattern continues so that the next station, a fourth get off, then a third, then a half. Final station, all remaining passengers get off the train. Assuming no one got on the train, what's the lowest number of people that could have been on the train when it set out? 6. Well, assuming we're not counting, like, the conductor. Because, like, if one person got off at 1/6, there'd be 5 left. Then 1/5, one guy got off. Then 1/4, one guy got off. Then 1/3, one guy got off. It's 6.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake.
That one was easy. Yeah. If you assume the train started out with 6 passengers, only one person would have to get off at each station. This puzzle can be really tough if you don't remember to reduce the number of people. Sure. Watch a cooking video, and this guy has his graded Pikachu card next to his cutting board, mixing bowl, and plate in every clip. Well, yeah, he wants to let you know he has a graded Pikachu card. And that's how that one goes. Well, now the show's over, move it. If the folks in there find other passengers hanging around outside, I'm gonna get an earful. Huh, so where'd the dog wander off to? Oh, you're new? Who are these gents or gent and lady? It's Capone. Whoa there, young fella. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here, and we're about to get freaky, so if you're not into that, you best leave. Dreadfully sorry. I want to do a cross-country train trip. I want a cabin, see the world racing past outside. I want to not stop, so I don't have to get out and walk around either. I just want to be on the train the whole time. Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we're searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this? Sweetie, I believe they might be talking about the darling cutie pie that just passed by. Oh yes, a cute one he was. Small, very clever looking, I say. So you saw Tom then? He's been missing for a while now. I didn't know he was a boy, whether it was a boy or a girl, truth be told. Tom's a nice name, though. Oh, pish posh, dear. I bet my best tea said it was a girl who passed by our room. Now you mentioned I have a feeling the scamp might have been a girl. But until you flip the thing on its back and get a good look, you never can be sure, can you? I'd like to remind you they're talking about a dog, not a human. Now I'm confuddled. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What? I hate to say it, but it looks like the hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, you may have stumbled upon extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. Let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. I've discovered that Capone is a pervert. Sorry, couldn't be more help. It was nice talking with you. Let me give you a puzzle for the road. Sure, pal. Pass it on. Okay, rumors and such. 8 people are playing a communication game. The game, one player has to get the message across to 7 other people. That's telephone. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have 1 recipient. Using these rules, what's a short... Fuck, it's math! Stop it with math! What's the shortest amount of time required for the message to pass all 7 players? Okay, person 1 to person 2 is 1 minute. 3 is 2 minutes. 4 is 3 minutes. I'm sensing a pattern here. 5 is 4 minutes. 6 is 5 minutes. 7 is 6 minutes. And to person 8 is 7 minutes.
And now to test my theory.
Fuck.
I suppose you can't win them all.
8 people. 1 player has to get their message across to 7 other people. Takes 1 minute to pass the message, and each time the message is spoken can only have 1 recipient. What's the shortest amount of time required for the message to pass to all 7 other players? The first passing, there's 8 people. Okay, this is what we have memos for. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4, bear with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? Takes 1 minute to pass along the message. Each time the message is spoken. Is this a gotcha where they told me it takes 1 minute to pass along the message? What's the shortest amount of time required for the message to pass to all 7 other players? If this is 1 minute because they're like, hey, we said it takes 1 minute to pass along the message, I'm gonna be annoyed.
And now to test my theory.
Okay. I'm glad I was wrong on that one.
I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Yeah, it sure is, champ. Look, we know it's not 8. 8 people writing names. Takes 1 minute to pass the message. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't worry about the wonky 7. 1 minute, 0 to 60. Okay, so wait. It takes 1 minute to pass the message along. 60, 120. Yeah, it's just... it's 0 to 60. 61 to 120. 121 to 180. 181 to 240. Isn't that 59 seconds? Fuck, hold on. 7 minutes? I tried 7 minutes. I guess I'm not counting 0 at the start. 0 to 60, okay. There you go. Yeah, so 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I don't know what they want from me. All 7 other players. Oh. Person 1 tells person 2, that takes 1 minute. Person 1 then tells person 3, while person 2 then tells person 4. So, in 3 minutes, 4 people now know. Or no, 2 minutes, 4 people now know. Then, 1 tells 5, 2 tells 6, 3 tells 7, and 4 tells 8. So 3 minutes. The answer is 3. It better be fucking 3 or I'm gonna be pissed.
And now to test my theory.
Yep. There's no
And
reason.
there we have it.
There's no reason that people can't just. Yeah, there's their dialogue. Yep. If the original messenger spreads the word as shown above, the game can be played in 3 minutes. During that time, the original messenger can tell 3 people the message. The people who hear it can message be the first 2 minutes. We understand how it works. Yes, sir, that's the answer. Pair of sharp ones, these two. I'm downright impressed. Still don't get your hopes up about finding the boy. He could be anywhere. Goodness, listen to my husband. Sometimes he can be a little negative without realizing it. I, for one, am cheering for you. Best of luck finding that little one. I get something in my trunk? Touch the camera parts at the top screen to enlarge them. Once in the area, drag selected parts and place it inside the camera's body. Control the orientation position with the camera and be sure the stylus. Yes, my stylus. Touch the center of the part, drag and move it around. Rotate by touching an edge. Fix the camera, gather all 10 missing parts. Yeah. What happens when the camera is restored in working order? You'll just have to find out. Yeah, I got another piece. Sure, there and... You seem like you'd go there, frankly. Button, yeah. Makes sense to me. Unique bit of music for that. Anyway. Inspector! Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you two are still flipping furniture to try and find the tyke. Do you mean to say child's been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is child is no longer on the train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one's given me an answer that suggests that they've seen the lad. So led me to the conclusion the child got off the train or fell off it. Fell off? Yep, it's entirely possible given the way children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at the next station, so feel free to give up on your search. Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are very high, and every exit is manned. In a situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed? Alright, I'll humor you. Tell me, where do you think the elusive ankle biter's gotten off to? Something tells me we may have been barking up the wrong tree. There's no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing will come of it, I tell you. Very gumshoe of him. Is this her room? Sure is. Sweet baby boy. Don't you sleep at a time like this? Is this not where the fucking dog was lost? Or am I having a stroke? That's Granny Hazel's They're Riddletons, whatever. Yeah. What, do I talk to the fucking kitchen again, or... What do you want from me? It's clearly a dog. Did the roses already? Yep. Okay, coin. Love that for me. Into the kitchen. Boss being dramatic, yep. Already found the hat. Oh, okay. The hat was there. I don't... It's a dog. I don't know where you want me to go. Not here. Sure. What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted. Hard to put my finger on it. I feel like someone's been watching us for a while. I'm feeling the same sensation. Yeah, it's Twitch chat. I think someone might be tailing us. Certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. Another shoe. Looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor? Certainly does. It's strange, though. It's for the same foot as the shoe the inspector gave us earlier. So it is. Yeah, almost like it's a fucking dog. Tom must be. Luke, I do believe you've made a faulty assumption. What exactly do you mean? Call for a minute the events that, as they unfolded thus far. Let's see. First, I found a dog shoe. That's right. A dog shoe. Then there was the cap that belonged to a dog that was in a small place only a dog could fit. Correct. A dog's place. I don't think I've seen any boys smaller than myself on the train, but I have seen a dog. That was my impression as well, which is why I considered a different line of thought. Look, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't even know it because he's a dog? What if we've been searching for Tom? We've assumed he was a small child, when in fact, he was a dog. What if we've been wrong from the start because he's a dog? I see where you're getting at, Professor, because he's a dog. The second shoe is a left shoe, identical in every way to the shoe the inspector gave us, because it's a dog, and there's 4 of them. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it does, which is he's a dog, then our friend Tom is... Really? Fuck off. First Lady has a feeling Tom may not be the kind of boy we assumed him to be. Well, speak for yourself. Move the L-shaped pieces around and arrange them into a plus shape in the middle of the board to reveal Tom's true identity. Oh man, do we think it could pop? Oh, I have to do this. Oh. Ew. Oh, this is a hole. Ugh. All right. This will shock and amaze you, I'm sure. I don't really care how many moves I spend doing this. I'm also noticing an error here. That is a problem, me old sporting champs. Rightio. I mean, it's a dog in a big hat, which is adorable, so I'm inclined to not be mad at it. But, I'm good with sliding square puzzles. I'm not so good with non-square shapes. Like, fuck, let's just reset this. Of course it's inverted. Well, no one's getting anywhere that way. Okay, that was pretty good. I believe we're back at the same problem at this point. I guess I need the shape. Oh, wait. It's just that? Yeah, I kept trying to put it in the corners, and it's like, that's not what we need. Fuck, I had it.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
I've struck again. Hey, it's a fucking dog. And it's a poodle. I called it. Good work. It is adorable in the big hat, though. Tom is a dog. Holy shit. You recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect the small dog is our friend Tom. We'll track down the girl, we'll find Tom. The professor and Luke decide to search for the young woman seen holding the little dog. And she was where? Fuck. Have you seen the tiny child? We're still searching. Have you seen a young lady with a small dog pass by? That rings a bell. She was headed towards the back of the train. Thank you. You've been most helpful. Hey, seen a girl with a dog? Is the famous Layton. But however, the vet informed her child is no longer aboard the train. Moments away from discovering Tom's location. Give us a while longer to ponder. Don't want to face the truth. Since you're so intent on seeing Babette is napping right now, I'll wait longer. When she wakes up, though, I'm taking my findings to her. If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back here before then. Understood? Better find the girl with the dog quickly. Yes, yes. Who the hell is this tramp living on the rails? Look at that, you've managed to solve at least 12 puzzles. I applaud you, heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of ardent puzzle solvers like yourself. Okay. Thanks, pal. Where's this kid? He's blocking the damn door. Oh, he has a puzzle. Puzzle's gonna keep me up all night. What's with you two? What can I do for you? Looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anything in the description? Remember seeing someone like that pass by? I think she's headed to the back of the train. Cool, then get out of my way. Ronnie's staring into your soul. Good. Be judged. Hold it right there, top hats. I see how it is. Get old Grousley to answer a question and scoot off without a word. Told you what you wanted to know, and the way I see it, you should lend a man a hand. Sorry, sir, I didn't realize you required our help. How maybe we'd be of service? Frank gave me this puzzle because I love art. Maybe you'll have better luck with it than I had. Fancy giving it a go? Sure. Clouds and sky. Okay. A man on the train shows you a picture he's painted. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. I need you to fuck off with this. Can you work out how much is made up of clouds compared to the area that's made up of sky? No. Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you could use to work it out. How much of the area is sky and how much is cloud? I don't fucking know. God, if I, 50-50? It's an optical illusion. Sky is... Oh, well, then it'd be 1-to-1 because it's a ratio. God damn it. I'm just going to say 1-to-1. Optical illusion. 1-to-1.
And now to test my theory.
Nope.
Well,
Unless
I
it...
suppose you can't win them all.
Unless it did mean 10, in which I had to write 5 and 5 for, 50-50. Five.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Fuck.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
All right. There's a definite way to determine the area. Man, I love peaches. I'm so glad you don't have to solve this fucking puzzle. Total area of 10. Can you work up how much is made, how much of the area is sky, and how much is cloud? There's a definite definite method. I'm guessing the method has to do with the dots around the frame. If I did this. Those dots are there for a reason, methinks. Well, there's a whole 2 squares that are just sky and no cloud at all. So assuming that cuts it down to at least there's 2 sky. Did this myself went over on the wheel? Yeah, and I like the story and the theme, but fuck, less math would be nice. All right, so those 2 are definitely there. Assuming it's just, like... I'm not sure how true it is, but assuming, like, it's fairly even across the other ones, then it would be... Because it's 8 and then 4, too. It'd be 6, 4? 6, 4.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah. Yep.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Probably the next logical guess after 5-5 or whatever. Cares to use the screws on the frame to divide the picture. Yup. Once you do that, it should be clear that B and F, C, I, and D and G, and E and H are all simply pairs of the same drawings with the colors reversed. Ah, well, there you go. That means these 8 areas, there are 4 squares worth of cloud and 4 of sky. The remaining 2 squares, A and J, are completely blue, so yeah. Yep. He's got a 3 there, I got a 3 there, so like D and G are... Yeah. Yep. Ah, so that's how you do it. You got quite the head on your shoulders, don't ya? As for the girl you're probably asking, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. I got yet another part for my camera. Well, let's put that in, and before we confront the girl and rescue the dog, I will be saving the game. Surely this is like this part. Yeah. Would you be... Nope. Would you be... Nope. Still don't know what you would be. You could, in theory, go here as we build this camera. But for now, we save the game. Puzzles solved and puzzles found. Hurrah! Now saving. Phenomenal stuff. And the first time he shot himself in the ass. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Anyway. Professor Layton. I do like brain teasers and puzzles. How about like 100% less math though? Like, how about we remove all the puzzles that are just straight math and focus more on like logic and perspective puzzles? Not math equations, please and thank you. Admittedly, the area one wasn't strictly math. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Especially you, Ron Flux. Thank you for watching over the denizens down there in the corner. Love you all. Be good people. We will be back on Thursday for the finale of Spirit Hunter Deathmark, where we will spin the wheel again. Stream is going to look normal. Ron Flex will not be mirrored and doubled or anything like that. That's purely for Professor Layton, it seems. But yeah, until then, be good people. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week until Thursday. Toodle pip.